All right, Joy, let's take a little drone ride. A bird's eye view tonight of a stunning Rhodes College campus. Look at this beautiful place. Driving home, the school's slogan, "A place like no other," as students both former and present celebrate 175 years of higher learning. Supreme Court justices, Bronze Star medalists, generals, and Pulitzer Prize winning authors have all started their stories right there.
In tonight's 5-star story, Kim Clark takes us back to the beginning.
It rings the hour, the half hour. It peals at big occasions, so it is the voice of the campus.
Tuned to an A minor, the campus voice rings across 123 acres of a lush park-like midtown setting, just off North Parkway near Overton Park and the Memphis Zoo.
You know, as they say, a place is about its stories.
And there are plenty of stories from Rhodes College's 175-year history. Associate Library Director Archivist Bill Short seems to know them all.
The stones in our buildings come from the places they've come from for all these years. The limestone comes from Indiana. The sandstone comes from Bald Knob, Arkansas.
Even the slate for each building's roof is specific.
And the slate, the 7 colors of slate we get, come from Vermont. They're all at exactly a 52-degree pitch. The maintenance that we have not spent on this type of roofing is amazing.
There's a story of when the author of The Glass Menagerie, one of the foremost playwrights of the 20th century, visited the school's first library on the top floor here at Southwestern Hall, before he changed his name to Tennessee Williams, that is.
In his time here, he came across a play by Anton Chekhov, and it changed his life.
Another tale worth sharing, that of the Richard Halliburton Memorial Tower, home to the school's administrative offices. The 140-foot tower was built in 1962 in memory of the Memphian turned world-renowned travel and adventure writer who was lost at sea in 1939.
We're not sure, but we think he may have been one of the inspirations for the Indiana Jones character.
The college's origin story actually begins in 1848 in Clarksville as the Masonic University of Tennessee. Women were allowed to enroll in 1917, and by 1925, then President Charles Deal orchestrated the move to the Bluff City.
This man's thinking and planning is still in effect today. We still have classes where the ratio, at least as students have chosen to major, is 1 professor to 11 students. It's a tutorial style. We teach individuals.
The college brought more than just classes to what was once dairy farmland.
We brought these oak seedlings. They're now almost 100 years old. As you can see, they go all the way down to North Parkway. We have been so sentimental about our trees that we often design buildings to go around them.
By 1945, the college was renamed Southwestern at Memphis. Deal retired 3 years later and was succeeded by a man who worked out of this building, the Kennedy Science Building. Former physics professor Peyton Rhodes, the college's current namesake, served as president from 1949 until 1965.
He retires, but does he? He is on campus from 1965 until 1984. He spent literally his lifetime here.
During Rhodes' presidency, the college admitted its first black students and increased enrollment from 600 to 900. Rhodes College now hosts roughly 2,000 students from more than 63 different countries.
And that learning takes place not only in the classroom, but also as they are experiencing life together.
The Rhodes aesthetic makes the campus a place like no other. All of the buildings intentionally share the same collegiate Gothic style, as mandated by the Board of Trustees in 1984, about the same time the school was renamed Rhodes College.
We now have over 40 buildings, 18 of which are on the National Register of Historic Places.
The Paul Barrett Jr. Library is the newest, a cathedral-like state-of-the-art facility built in 2005 with its own story in the starry ceiling. Of special note, the Lynx constellation, the school mascot.
They are actually in the exact position of the stars and the planets over the college the first day we offer classes, January the 1st, 1849.
175 years of tradition founded on stories from the past, focused on leaders of the future. At Rhodes College, Kim Clark, Action News 5.
Well, this past weekend, Rhodes held inauguration ceremonies for the school's 21st president, Dr. Jennifer Collins. For more information on all of the festivities planned for the 175th anniversary, you can read Kim's story on actionnews5.com.